Morning, boys and girls. It is Fun Fabulous Friday, April 24th. We did another week together. I'm really proud of all your work. You should feel so happy of all the things you've learned this week. Sometimes it's nice to just go back and look at the blogs and just look at all the work that you've posted on your Google Slides. It's a huge accomplishment. All right, today's a great day to catch up on any work that needs to be completed. So look at your comments on your e-learning slides, and there are comments that are posted from either myself, Mrs. Dama, or Mrs. Gelosa about some assignments that didn't get completed on that day. So just make sure that you complete it by today for all the assignments for the week. Okay, if you need to see Miss Sorensen today, remember she has open library 1 to 1:30. Also, if we write a comment, please reply back to us so that we know that you read our comments and understand what you need to do. Our Zoom schedule today, 9:30 to 9:45. It's a live optional game. There's no Zoom. It's the whole third grade, so you need to go to Google Classroom if you want to participate. However, 10:30 is not optional. It's instrumental music with Mr. Weber, and that's from 10:30 to 10:50. So there's no formal Zoom. We've been doing this for, I think this is my third Friday like this, where I'm just going to have my office hours. So if you need extra help, if you need help with like a math workbook page or a math concept or something with the science vocabulary, just write on the Padlet by 10:30 that you would like to meet with me and what it's on, so then I can coordinate with other needs in the classroom, make a small group, and then we'll have our waiting rooms if some people wait, and then I can get to them. So I can have a schedule ready if you let me know by 10:30, right before instrumental music, and then by 11 I'll email you with the Zoom link and the time. So keep your eyes out for, if you do use the Padlet, keep your eyes out for your email for that Zoom link and time for today. It will probably be it won't be past a 1:30 slot because I'm in meetings from 2 o'clock on. So it'll be between 12 and 1:30 if there are people who need to Zoom. Okay, so for poetry today, you're publishing for your poem. Just remember, watch this video. Miss Mangan goes through it really nicely about a checklist about everything that you need to have done before we publish the poem. So if you can do the checklist first, I put the Google Slide checklist in your writing folder also, or you can use this and copy and paste into your slides. It's up to you. Or you can use the Google Doc checklist and just print it and use a pencil or pen to do that. So let's see if I can open this up. My computer's been really slow today. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm not going to go through it because Miss Mangan goes through it really closely on the video, so please be sure to watch it on the video. Okay, so once you do the checklist, then what I want you to do is to think about, is it ready for publishing? All right, so after you do the checklist, you can share it with me. I will review it and look out at them over the weekend so that we can go to our next step on Monday. Remember to read for 30 minutes or more if you have an independent book and all the choices we give you. Also, the science and poetry collections on EPIC and any of the library databases. Today, Miss Luciano will read word problems really carefully and model them for you. She's going to show you the known and unknown information and explain part, whole, or comparison bar models using kilograms and grams. So watch the video in its entirety because she will go through all the word problems with you. Today you only have one workbook page, and what you're going to notice about the workbook page, which is a little bit easier, they actually provide the bar models for you. Okay, so read carefully. There is an A and there is a B. Show us your work. Show us your answer statement. And here you can see the same thing. There's the bar model. Show your work. Show your answer statement. Okay, so it does help that they draw the bar models for you. Reflex math is due today, so I'm looking for those three green dots and for anyone else who achieved that fluency so I can move you up to the next level. Science today. So the forecast for today is high of 49 degrees and 90% chance of rain. So if you're curious about how clouds form in the sky and why it rains, this is a great experiment for you. So some of you said you didn't have a chance to do the other water cycle experiments. This is a great opportunity for you to try this one. Okay, so click on the link and there is a video in there. There are written directions step by step, and then there's a video to show you what you need to do to make a water cycle in a bag. I really love this one. So here are materials that are needed. Most of them are, household items. The only thing that hopefully you have the food coloring, but see what you can do. All right, so I'm sure you can improvise, but it's a really cute little activity, especially on a rainy day. There's also a virtual trip to the Weather Channel. So you're going to travel Atlanta, Georgia to meet Kyle from the Discovery Channel and Mark, a meteorologist with the Weather Channel. And on this trip, you're going to learn about extreme weather and see what happens behind the scenes of the shows of the Weather Channel. Now, keep in mind, this recording is a live trip that happened several years ago, so you're not going to be able to answer or send questions or comments at the end. The video, though, is long. It's about an hour in length, but it is very interesting. So maybe try to watch it in two parts, maybe 30 minutes each time, since it is really long. So maybe watch it 30 minutes, take a break, and come back to it later. And maybe just jot some surprising facts, the new weather instruments, and any questions you may have. So definitely take this opportunity to take a virtual trip to the Weather Channel. Words Their Way is due today. Remember to check all the boxes and then submit all. There's also a great learning opportunity here. It's a youth passion project, and this is a series of courses that are being offered to students in our district taught by Scarsdale High School students. So I wanted you to check out this opportunity and look at the catalog with your parents, and maybe you can sign up for a class or two. So we wanted to share this information, and I just want to show you how to do this. So what you could do is you can press the register button. Okay, now notice the registration deadline is April 29th for session 2, and the classes begin May 4th. So you would need to fill all of this out with your parents if this is something that you're interested in. And I just want to show you, let me go back to learn more about the different projects that high school students are teaching. I want to show you some of the opportunities. So let's see. You can look at all the different high school students. I just love their profiles. You can look at all the different high school students and read up on them. And then you can learn about what they're going to teach and offer. So if I go to the course catalog, okay, you can look here. These are all STEM classes. And if you scroll down, go to the art classes, or you can just go to the tabs here of, subjects that you think you're more interested in. If we were to focus on the STEM, look at the prerequisites. There's none here. Here you need to be, scratch is suggested that you understand. But then if you look something like down here, Introduction to Probability and Statistics, you have to be 6th grade and above, so you wouldn't be able to register for a class like that. So take a peek, really take advantage. I think this is such a really clever way for high school students to make these, have a passion about something and then share it with you, and you can see them and meet them for this different catalogs. So definitely take advantage of that. Again, next week is the registration deadline, and then the classes start May 4th. Okay, so for today, Words Their Way should be done. Okay, so click on all the boxes and hit submit, and I'll be checking that. Remember the due dates today, so it does close you out. So hopefully you've been doing 1 to 2 activities a day, and I can see all the activities that you've done and give you any feedback. Read for 30 minutes or so. Finish up your Google drawing of your poem in your writing folder, please. That's so important, so that I can find it in your writing folder. Complete the checklist. You can do this either digitally or you can print it out. Watch the math lesson that Miss Luciano does and then complete math workbook page 26. Reflex math, continue. Hopefully, I'll check to see how often you are practicing your facts. The virtual trip to the Weather Channel, and try the science experiment and take pictures and tell us what's going on. So we would love to see how to make that water cycle in a bag. Again, you can choose this experiment or the other, what day was it? Wednesday's experiment. So if you did Wednesdays and you're not interested in that's totally fine. But if you didn't get to Wednesday's experiment and now it's not as sunny out, then you should try this experiment. It's really interesting and it really will help you understand the water cycle, the evaporation, the condensation, the precipitation, and how it works. Last, check out the Youth Passion Projects. If you don't have time today, try over the weekend. And then last, go to your comments on the slide and look at what work you're missing, okay? We're trying to keep up with that to let you know. So any missing work you do need to complete by today. Okay, boys and girls, have a great day. Please remember to contact me on the Padlet if you need a Zoom today. I'll be looking for that. If I don't hear from anyone by 10:30, then I'm going to assume no one needs help. If I need to meet with you, I will contact you separately in an email. Okay, boys and girls, have a great day. Oh, again, I'm about to leave and forget to tell you, your Zoom schedule will be in your social studies folder on Sunday night again. So we will Zoom on Monday at 11. See you then.